Alright. I wanted to take a moment to thank God for this lifetime, even my stuffy nose and my allergies, but really, accountability. So, if you didn't already know, the Discord chat, which the invite is the link right down below if you want to join the Discord, we have been doing self-accountability calls / heart-to-hearts, we now call them, for the past couple of months. It's almost been like a year. It's been pretty awesome. And these calls have helped me a lot in terms of following up with what I say, processing the energy that happens day to day, and having a space to share what's on my heart. I wanted to take a moment to make this video and share a little bit about the power of self-accountability, especially within the heart chakra, as well as surrendering to the aspects and the events that happen in our lives and the bigger picture that we can get from them. So I've been reflecting a lot, especially today, my friend. Today's graduation, or would be my graduation day if I was enrolled in school, but I did take a break, and I do not regret that, though my heart is heavy reflecting on the choice that had to be made. And I remember, and I was looking back at some content I made back then when I first realized this is the decision I'm going to have to make. And I remember thinking God forsook me, like he forsake me, because I worked my butt off, working 3 jobs and also working and applying to get a full ride scholarship last year. Yet I found myself less than a semester later having to forfeit that scholarship due to my own sovereign beliefs surrounding the stuff with the vaccine and other protocols that were being taken at that time. And I really felt like God forsook me, and he did me dirty, because why did I go through all of that hardship and that big old struggle just for it to fall down? And I really couldn't understand it for a while. And I didn't want to be accountable. I didn't want to do work anymore. I didn't want to show up as my best self. I just wanted to shrink up in a ball and cry and mope around and pity party, because God, I asked so much for this scholarship, and then I got it, and now it's being taken away. But God gives and he takes away. It's within his hands. And so I think I learned a really big lesson with surrender. I'm now at a point where I watched the graduation ceremony, as I'm obviously not there, but from afar, through my screen, and I reflected on where I was in life. And I reflected on the experiences and what I have in store and the plans that are up and coming, and I thought how thankful I am. Yeah, a part of me still feels heavy and still feels a little bitter about how things went down, but a greater part of me is thankful that it actually went down the way it did. And in the end, I couldn't be more thankful, even if my body still is processing it all and might not feel that thankful at this moment. So, yeah, I wanted to make this video again to remind you that sometimes being accountable doesn't mean being super rigid with yourself. Sometimes being accountable actually means surrendering to God's will and being accountable to him, because God, aka our creator, aka the life force that is streaming through us and is connected to all infinite possibilities and realms and consciousness in its purest form and dimension, the greatest of all dimensions, is leading you and wants the best for you, because it's experiencing life through you. And so sometimes, even when and I realized how much in my head I was at this time, we can kind of get in our own way. We can kind of think that, okay, our life goals have to be like this. I'm accountable to being the best version of myself. version of myself, but that doesn't mean that I know exactly what that looks like, fam. That does not mean at all. And so this concept of surrendering now with accountability really comes with, even when you tend to mess up, you can give yourself permission to trust that there's actually a higher purpose for this. And you can take care of yourself instead of beating yourself up and thinking, oh man, I suck, I messed up. Instead, you can actually see it as, okay, there's something deeper in it. Let me take care of myself and learn the lesson that's here to be taught, so that I can further, expand and succeed because I have failed. And I'm coming to a point where I'm acknowledging my failures as a blessing in disguise. And I'm realizing that I don't have to look through other people's eyes or their definition of success for me to understand my definition of success and what I'm striving for in this lifetime. And it really is just me striving to totally and completely surrender to God's will, because I believe I will feel the lightest. I will be accountable to the only being that deserves my accountability, which is God. And I will also be regulating myself to surrender and trust and realize I am safe and that I am taken care of in every moment. And that, yes, God is experiencing life through me. And so I can be thankful for the life that I'm experiencing and enjoy the ride, because it will be over before you know it. So yeah, I hope that this video helps somebody in some way. I really appreciate being able to have the platform to talk about these things, because believe it or not, when it comes to all of the emotions, I'm actually somebody that finds difficult to verbalize. And so I feel so honored and thankful to be able to have the opportunity to do so. Yeah, I feel like there's more I could say, but of course, if you're interested and you want to join the heart-to-heart conversation later tonight on the Discord chat, join the Discord. It's a pretty awesome place, really cool people in there, and I am beyond thankful for being able to connect with souls and be encouraged and encourage them along this journey. And remember that we're really here to just experience life and not so much, be stuck in our ways. Just enjoy it, surrender, and have fun. All right, namaste. God bless.